Hello and welcome to Finlandia Fridays. It is Friday, December 16th, the final day of finals week here at Finlandia University, ending a long and busy semester here for our students and staff, and looking forward to a little bit of a break. Today we're here with Denise Vandeville. Denise is the Dean of the International School of Art and Design, and also a graduate of Finlandia University. Welcome to the show, Denise.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And today we are here to introduce and announce a very exciting thing from our art and design school, the Brule Scholarship. This is something we've been doing for quite a while, and it's actually going to be a 3-year commitment we've made with two $20,000 scholarships each year. So that's 6 total, going to students that are going to be studying in art and design school. Denise, I'm hoping you can tell people a little bit about who the Brules are and why they are interested in supporting our students.
Okay. Well, Dave and Elsa Brule are from the Iron Mountain Kingsford area. They have been huge supporters of the arts and friends of the university for years. They had provided scholarships in the past, and so this is the second wave of that scholarship giving, and it's helped many students be able to pursue a career in art and design.
Yeah, I've known their names since as soon as I started here. They were people that got talked about a lot, and it seems like they're really vital to the growth of the International School of Art and Design over the last 15 years. Would you say that? Oh,
definitely. They've been one of our biggest supporters. Financially, just helping students network in multiple ways. It's really been great that they are friends of ours.
And these scholarships are going to be open, so there's 2 different ones each year. One is going to be open to students in the Iron Mountain Kingsford area. That's part of the Association of Student Artists in that area.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that scholarship before we move on to the other one.
Okay. Well, the ASA scholarship is really because of Dave and Elsa's dedication and support for the arts in the Iron Mountain Kingsford area. They are actually instrumental in starting that program, the Association of Student Artists, as well. So that's just kind of a way to honor their history with that program, and that serves, I believe, 5 different high schools across that area, and gets high school kids involved in the arts, which is very exciting.
Yeah, and that scholarship gets awarded the 3rd week of April down at an event. Is it in Kingsford or Iron Mountain, the actual event?
It's at Kingsford High School.
It's at Kingsford High School. So anybody from that area, make sure you check out our website, finlandia.edu/art. We'll have the announcement there and how you can find information about how you can get involved, or talk to your art teacher at your school. They'll also have this information moving forward. And then the other scholarship is actually for any student. It doesn't have to be a student from America. It could be even an international student. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
And this is also $10,000, or actually, I'm sorry, $20,000 for the student. And what would a student have to do to get that scholarship?
That is a competitive scholarship, so the students have to come to campus. We're having the event on May 6th in 2017. Come with your portfolio. We review your portfolio, and that is how we make the decision as far as the winner.
And so that's kind of an exciting event. We didn't have one last year, but the year before, or maybe the year before that, we had an event like this. So what does this portfolio review kind of have? What is that event?
Well, the students come. They plan to spend the entire day on campus with their families. We go ahead and they turn in their portfolio. We look at that, evaluate it, give the student an actual portfolio review, so the student, learns a little bit about art, regardless of where they place within the competitive scholarship.
That's excellent, and it's important to note that these scholarships, $20,000 is a lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
And it can go a long ways towards making the college, a college experience more affordable. And at Finlandia, it's just one of the scholarships that the students will receive. That they're still able to receive things like the Board of Trustees, if they have high grades, and still like things like the Ambassador Scholarship if they're from out of state, if they're one of the first ones from their state to get involved with that. So it's something that can make college a lot more affordable. Have you found that the students that have received this in the past have had a lot of success?
Definitely. They have, really for many of them, it's made the difference between completing and not completing a degree. So we're very grateful to the Brules.
And a full list of the scholarships that we have available to students is at finlandia.edu/scholarships. Check that out. It gets updated all the time. Our financial aid office, especially external scholarships. We see a lot of scholarships sent to us for all of our different majors. And there's a full listing there that people can check out. I want to go back to the Brules a little bit and talk about an event that we've been doing for a few years now called the Super Bowl.
Sure.
And I believe that happens every year in January, February. And you'll notice the name Super Bowl is similar to Super Bowl, which is where I imagine it started.
Yes, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that event.
That is a fundraiser that's put on by our ceramics department. Our ceramics department is run by Kenyon Hansen, also a graduate of Finlandia, who we have enticed to come back and work with students here. So he gathers up his students and they make bowls. And they have a large soup fundraiser, and they sell the bowls with all of the soup that you can eat.
And the matching part, I believe there's a matching fund that comes from the Brules.
Right.
And that this year, and this is the second time this has happened, this year they were actually able to buy a new kiln. Can you tell us a little about that kiln?
Sure. This year we were able to we just received it last week actually, a smaller electric kiln for students to do glaze testing and other things related to the technical aspects of ceramics. They've also helped us a couple years back to build and construct a soda kiln, which is another type of firing technique that is very specific, and the specific technique that our professor works in.
Excellent. And there was a great article in the Bridge a couple of years ago on Kenyon. And the show notes for this episode, I'll actually post a link to that. If you go to finlandia.edu/Fridays, you'll be able to see all the show notes from this episode, as well as more information on the scholarships, because we're excited about these, excited
Yes,
about
definitely.
the students that will get an opportunity to take advantage of them. We want to thank you for tuning in here to Finlandia Fridays, whether you're watching on YouTube, watching at finlandia.edu/Fridays, listening live on WMPL 920 AM. We're thankful to have you as viewers, and hope you come back each and every Friday to check out the stories here at Finlandia University. This weekend, there's basketball games going on campus, and it's important people to realize that if they bring a non-perishable food item to the game, they'll actually be able to get in for free, with the donations going to our on-campus food bank, the table. So if you are coming to the games, make sure you do that, take advantage of that, and cheer on our Lions. That's it for today. Thank you for being on the show, Denise.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next Friday.